Okay, next one, Umurangi. Umurangi. Hello, Mr. Splingus. I recently won this match on Overpass, my worst map on Premiere, 11.9k. I was duo queue with someone from this Discord. I want to work on my CT in general, but on Overpass specifically, I feel like besides a few basic util and info peaks at the start of the round, I don't contribute to the outcome. I usually play con or B to fill the gaps. Sounds like maybe you're too much of maybe a con player. You don't rotate enough. I don't know. Also, I never know when to throw util on CT side. Okay, we'll pay attention to that. If there's contact elsewhere in the map, okay. Also, Leadify says my positioning's bad. I'd like to better understand what that means and how to correct it. Leadify says positioning is bad for everybody. Okay, good. I was worried for a second your name was going to be different in game and I wouldn't be able to figure out who you are. Alright, pistol round, you got good A spawn. You should go peek fountain. Best spawn on A, go peek fountain. Even if you're a B player, con player, whatever. We're going to go B. Oh, we're going 3A, 2B. Risky. Because you guys... On pistol round, 2 towards B, you're not going to be able to hold off a B push unless you make an insane play. So first off, if you're wanting to come towards barrels, pillar, water, whatever, fastest way is through heaven. So you drop down, go up and through heaven, and then fall in the water. You don't take fall damage, and then boom, you're there. If you go down all the way through short and then wrap around, this is a much longer distance, and so you're going to be here just a bit later. Hey, Molly barrels, I like that you're running back. Playtime. Nice, good fight to take. Stay down here. You run up, but you're just going to expose yourself to a ton of fights, right? You don't. Your teammate went short too, so you're solo on B right now. So you want to be this little rat that they have to go out and find and get. So if you come back down here, you can jiggle this fight. You can force them to swing bridge. But if you come up here, you're letting them take these more advantageous fights for them. But you get a double, so good job. That was pretty much the best outcome you could hope for as a solo on A. So good start. Okay, now we're gonna MP9 smoke. Okay, so in general, one thing I noticed with Overpass with I'm not gonna say lower ranks because 12k isn't lower, but as you progress and get higher and higher, Overpass becomes 3B 2A, right? And so if you are playing 3A, and that's just because like a monster rush, if you send 5 Ts out of B, 2 people aren't stopping them. Right? It's just broken. So if the Ts know how to do a good monster rush, if you play 2B, you guys are donezo. But hopefully they don't catch on. And so if you are playing 3A, what I would say is that you should try to be aggressing towards short as much as possible and helping your team take short. Notice my lighting is weird. I'm sorry. I hope it's fine. So let's see. Let's go. We're going to go towards con. Make one step. No teaser in con. We flash, nobody there. We heard somebody drop. But then we smoke it. And now they have mid. Yeah, this is where you can tuck into con. I don't mind that swing. You're kind of in a tough spot there because your mid player died really quickly, right? And you're pinched. You heard one con. They're coming up top con. You got one guy short. That's just kind of a tough spot to be. The thing with con is that, in my opinion, you shouldn't be playing it every single round because then it becomes predictable, right? The Ts know that they have a fairly easy fight, like a 3v1, 4v1 mid, and then they can pinch you con like they did there. Now we're eco. You bought a flash. You guys just got a group. If you play an eco like a default, there's very little chance you're gonna win it. So you hear this guy pushing. Sorry about Discord. No one's close left. Might as well push this, yeah. Not bad. I like that you waited. Okay. So now we have an A1. You're going B here. You try to prioritize a smoke. Especially 2B. You just you want to smoke so you can delay a push, right? If they get short control, that nade could be helpful, but if anything, maybe nade condor, so then your con player can help you control short. But a smoke will just bring you so much more value than a nade. So your team takes short control. I could show you monster smoke too from spawn. You're playing towards careful here. Okay, that's better. I mean, didn't one push through short? Like, you shouldn't be having to worry about short here. You should just only be concerned about monster. Unless I missed what actually happened, but careful monster, turn around. You know, when you're moving from one spot to the next, just have your crosshair gun out ready for somebody to lurk out monster. Because we know they are heavy mid, but there still could be a lurk, just in case. If somebody walks out monster, you're so dead here, right? If you have your gun out and you're walking this way with your gun pointed towards monster, you just have a much better chance. Good flash over, yeah. Just jump through. It definitely blinded him. We're gonna run out, rotate, nice nade. Boom. Yeah, I did hella damage on him. Just started spraying before your crosshair was on him, right? Take that extra second, get your crosshair on him, and then shoot. Okay. Going towards B again. Still 2B. You guys both go under. One of you should be going through upper. Just to get closer to monster. Up next to monster. I mean, you can run through that again. That's not going to blind anybody. That's way too deep. It's a good timing. Okay, don't take that fight anymore. Good. Oh, nice. But that flash, you can run through, bounce it off of here. You can bank it off a pillar. You know, you want it to pop in front of you. If it pops back over monster, nobody's going to be looking there, right? Take the AK. We're going to rotate. They are coming in. All right, make some space. You know, you're back. You're back in bank. You're putting yourself in a retake situation. Make some space. Get up to dice. You can play back dice and not peek, and just listen. Wait for them to run up, start planting, whatever, and just hold. You know, whichever side you can hear them peeking from back dice. You know, you're back here. They're scaling. Maybe one's coming up towards truck, and then boom, you can peek them as they're going towards truck. Get a good timing on them. Or maybe you just wait. One's planting, one is scaling this way, you can swing around this way, maybe even get a double. But from bank, you're locked out, right? Somebody can come up here, plant, somebody can swing and take this fight against you. Whatever. Now you spot one. I like the smoke push. Your teammate shoots you. Nice. Good job. Well, your rotates have been good so far. Like your retakes and stuff. I would say more so this B stuff is kind of odd. And I can show you, you know, just kind of more defaulty how you should be playing towards B. A molly for the monster player, which is you, right? One guy's pushing short. I would say if, I don't know. I would say if you're playing 2B, you both should be towards site, because if they come out monster fast and one guy's going short, you're 1v5 and you're screwed. But you should have a molly. You should go through heaven and molly monster quick. Just to slow down or prevent a B rush, right? Yeah, gun out. Okay, good. You can rotate. Oh, okay. He pushed all the way through. Okay. They're just gonna run through. You guys have them figured out. You know they're all mid. You have a flash and you have one top con. So what you can do here, come up towards front sight, run jump throw a flash above con. So then this guy can peek, right? If you have this flash pop right above con, it's just going to blind all of party. It's going to blind anybody down here who's peeking through to con. So that's, you know, you asked about util. That's one thing you can do. Help your con player out here. C2 is kind of, okay, well, like, boom, boom, boom. They get the kill at the XM. All right, get that guy. Nice. I mean, this is pretty good so far. Back down towards B. Molly towards monster. Stops them. That smoke ain't stopping anyway. They're just gonna swing that, right? It's a tough fight to take because once they clear, you know, they peek out bridge and they clear all the water. They peek this, they peek this, they peek this, and this is pretty much the only place he can be. So, you know, I'd play just a little bit back, just a little bit more of an off angle. You can even play over here, you know, on the right side of this and hold that angle. Because when somebody's swinging bridge, they're going to be looking towards mound, this area, right? Or back here. So if you're on just a little further this way, you're just going to catch them while they're looking at something else. But when you play tucked like that, here, or sorry, here, then that's their only clear that they have left. So I'm guessing the guy on B is your duo. I would assume. I would hope. You have money, buy util. You guys are 2B. You guys need util. Buy a molly, buy a smoke. Well, you have smoke. Buy a molly, buy a flash. Oh, I didn't mean to click off. Buy util. You need it, especially B player. Anytime you're full buying, buy util, but especially if you're just 2B. Okay, they're not going to come B. I like that jiggle at barrels. That's good. Alright, think about rotating through con. So he dives to bomb mid, so you know bombs towards A. This is where it would be beneficial for you to be con, right? Because now you're going to have 2 towards A. Last you know, one guy's with bomb here. They still have time. They can go all the way around if they want. They can go through con if they want. So if you're tucked in here, posted up, ready for them to swing out, you can get a double here. You know, you can play back here, hold this, and then if they do come monster, then you're right there for the retake. And if you're playing con, or just outside of con, then you can flank the A plant if they do come. So here, both of them are out long. I would say at some point when they're advancing out long and coming through here and stuff, that's when you got to send a peek. Because now they're planting another, I think, towards bank. Yeah, another's towards bank. Now this is a bit more difficult of a situation than it was when they're both holding W towards here. Right? It's better to catch people while they're moving and they don't know exactly where you are than here. Now they can eliminate space. Right? This guy knows you're not banked, so then this guy can be holding you and be fully ready for this fight. But the good thing is that you've been... Oh, you threw that nade, so never mind. But he's still looking towards flank. I don't know. Oh. Yeah, don't crouch there. You're low. You don't want to commit to this fight. Don't crouch. Just jiggle, send a couple shots, right? Jiggle, 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 stay on your feet. If you crouch here, you're donezo. You're committed. You're slowed down. You can't really uncrouch and unpeak from that in a reasonable amount of time. Okay, we're gonna save. Go towards B. No, go towards A. He's peeking mid with the Nova. Madman. And you're super late here now. You still get that kill. Huge. I mean, it worked out, but like, you probably shouldn't be running up mid after spending this much time not knowing what you're going to do with the round, right? Because you come up and you're super late, so now they're already scaled up all the way. So as you're throwing this flash, you probably should have died, right? So if I was that late, I would probably go back path, you know, go hide in a corner, play a ratty little angle, but it works out. We clear mid, nade T-con, last is con. Nice. Okay, back to 2B. Molly short, I like it. But now you're the monster player and you don't have a molly and they're coming monster. Not a bad nade. Now you're done. Now you're done. You have no means to slow them down except for that nade. You're 1 versus 5, right? If you guys are 2B, play 2B. You can't be taken short, honestly. Like, this is just what's going to happen. You're just going to get fully ran over. Nobody can hold a 1v5 on B consistently. Right? So if you want to take aggro short control, I mean, you can go to, you know, 1 swing con, 1 swing short, but still, man. I don't know. Let me think about this. It's the part of it is just the early util, right? You're coming through short because by default, like a typical default, 2 are taking short and 1 is playing towards monster. But the problem is that you're not having the early util. You don't have a smoke down monster and you don't have a molly outside of monster. So you're just not ready for these pushes. And so if you do that, you know, then even if you're playing towards the back here, you can hear them extinguish that molly and then you can immediately get ready for a flash, bank one, pop, and then fight. You know, and then that buys time for your short players to come back and fight with you. But because we're coming down, we're slow to get towards monster, and then they're already out monster, and we don't really have info that they're out monster because we don't have the sound of them smoking a molly. And so they're already scaling up towards sight by the time we realize that they're 5 out monster. I was gonna eco, they're gonna come B again, as they should. Dies with the XM. It's a tough fight. Okay. A late molly monster. We are playing 3B now. Oh, he almost died to the molly. We get 2 kills. We're playing very passive on B, which isn't bad. We have numbers advantage. There's no reason not to. Come up to A. Not a bad rotate, you know? 1 guy's con, 1 guy's bath. If this guy dies and then they immediately run up and scale up, then it's good that you're here. You are here, so it's a good rotate. But now they kill con. Okay, they're probably going B. Yeah. Now you know. You should drop. Okay, good. Swing out of this. Okay. Not a bad CT side. Some awkward setups. I think you just need to see kind of what the early B util looks like, you know? We're gonna pistol through con. 1's long bath. We have a smoked, so we don't know he's there. Smoke jump up. The guy with the R8. Yeah, I was gonna say that smoke didn't look like it would land. Oh, whoa. That's not a bad smoke either, though. I wonder if he meant to do that, or if he meant to smoke jump up. So that's actually a pretty good smoke. Yeah, you don't need a whole W here through the smoke. You're more likely to win a fight if you push back out of the smoke and take this 1v1 against 7. You know? Fall back and then take this fight, or swing this way and then take, if he's divider, take that fight. You push through here, you're just exposing yourself. Truck, jump it, you're exposing yourself to so much. All right then. Cheeky little monster rush. Smoke it. Oh, come on. You should have died there, honestly. You gotta get your crosshair ready for that. You're holding here, but then you're looking straight ahead. Like, this is kind of in between the two places they could be, right? They could swing you from con, or they can swing you from short. But you just gotta pick. Get your crosshair right here, and be ready for this fight. And if they do swing con, then you'll just flick onto them. But you don't want to have to force yourself to flick onto either of the two fights. You want whichever one is more likely for you to have, which is this fight here, the short fight. Commit to that one. So crosshair head level over here. But then you do hit a nice flick. And you tag another. Not bad. You got yours, right? You got your one. Very little util. We have 2 smokes, 3 flashes. And go through con. Careful here. Okay, good. I say you don't want to get down con and then just W forward, because that's an easy kill for them if they peek here. So get down con and then peek this, right? Jiggle, and then A to the left side so that you're ready to counter strafe. You're ready for that fight. And then you can walk up this way where you're not exposed. Hold W this way and then peek again. Boom. And then slide against the right wall. Shift walk, crouch. Be ready for a swing. And then you're scaling up. Now you're going to hold this. Nice. Oh, you got jump spotted. Not a bad spam. Oh, one more con? Shit. Yeah, clear that. Oh, no. Yeah, you got just be ready for that angle. I mean, you're holding up here, which is like they could swing you or walk down from there. But just as you're exposing yourself to that, which I find people are playing that more and more now, this angle back here. Get your crosshair there, clear it, okay, and then back to here. It'll just be really unlucky timing if right as you expose yourself to this angle, somebody peeks up from top con. So it's fine. Take that second, clear this, crosshair over here, and then boom, back up here. We're on an eco. I hope you don't rush monster. Okay, good. Take short. Your advantage here, right, is Tech 9, which means you're fast, you're speedy. So I want to get rid of your advantage of that. Run through short, bank a flash against here, pop, boom, take short fast. You know, use the speed of having the Tech 9, because if you shift walk out here and you just take a 50-50 fight with somebody that has an A4 or A1, not super likely you'll win it, but nobody takes a fight. Chilling in short. And do a boost? No. You're not looking at anything, right? Always, where's the next point of contact? Where could I possibly get peeked from or dive from next? So here you're thinking, yeah, they could push short. I think there you're listening to them. But in here, like, maybe it's because you want to look con too. You have a guy top con, so you don't really need to worry about it like that. This guy's pushed up, but still, like, still not super likely that you get peeked from con, right? So just have your crosser ready for somebody to peek. I see a lot of people doing this sort of thing where they want to see everything at once, so they put their crosser in the middle of everything, but then you're not really ready for any fight. So yeah, you'll see everything, but you're not ready for this fight. You're not ready for this fight. You're not ready for this one. You're just going to die. You have to hit a massive flick to either of all 3 of them. Which is what happens here. This guy peeks here. And then you have to flick up towards him. Which is not a fight you're going to win. Going towards mid. You had smoke out. You could have smoked it, but waiting for it is fine too. You had 2 go towards party, so you guys have control. Nice pick. You hear him flash? Swing him, swing him, swing him. Oh, fight with your teammate. Okay, good. You get him anyways. Grab bomb. Grab bomb. Okay. Don't want to leave the bomb there where you're exposed when you're grabbing it. 1 flank already. Alright, shift walk. Full shift walk so he doesn't know where you are at this point. Looking back. Okay, the guy ran away. Again, like... I guess this could be for somebody swinging close here, but next likeliest fight, probably back here or divider. Right? If this guy pushed all the way through, that probably means the last guy is towards A. So crosser up here in case he walks up bath, or towards divider, whichever you feel is more likely. Sometimes you don't know which is more likely, and you should just commit to one of them. It's better to commit to holding one thing than not commit to anything. That is risky. Just stay with your teammate. I guess he is going towards long, but you don't need to run through long this way. If somebody's back here and they kill you, then you guys are in a tough spot where you can't trade it out. Just run with him. 2v2, play numbers. Look, they're split, right? So if you guys play together, you get a 2v1 and then another 2v1. Good smoke. Molly out. And Molly jump up. I like it. Worried about... Careful. By the time you're exposed, you know, you can swing this when you're behind dice. Check bath, check divider, and then once you've done that, turn back around and be ready for these fights. Just in case if they're pushed up in front of this Molly. You don't want to swing this and still have your back exposed to bank or there. And then you're not ready for this fight. Yellow's sending at B. Okay, nice pick. Now we're gonna go at B. Gotta be worried about short. We've only seen 1 B. Yeah, that is a short guy. It's kind of nice of him to molly this because now you don't have to worry about him pushing it until this molly goes out. So now you should focus all your attention on short. Because you know one is short, they pushed out this way, and so it's very likely that another went con because they have full short control. So now you gotta focus on short here. They're not gonna push on molly, right? You have util. You full have util. You have a molly, you have a smoke, you have a nade. You can buy more time. You don't have to swing this super hard, you know? Or you can just jiggle it, or you can hold an off angle from just to the left of here, right here, just so that when they're holding W, when they're walking up short, then you'll catch them. You don't need a full swing this. And that's a really tough 1v2 that you have to take. But looks like you guys won the round. Alright, they're pushing mid. You got 2, get out of there. Oh, nice. Okay, hit the ace, why not? A lot of people run towards the stacks because they want kills. I think just always run away. Force them to retake with USPs. But nice, good 4K. Take mid, nade mid, nice. Again, somebody peeking mid with a shotty. This guy peeked with a mag 7. So this guy hit a timing on you where he's walking up. He's gonna spot bomb. Because you're so low mid, you have to be careful of this, right? I think you heard him make steps there. That's why you're looking. No, but now you're doubting yourself. Right as that first shot goes off, that first boosh. Boom, you need to just run and peek him. Because your teammate died, right? After that very first shot, he's not going to expect you because he's fighting somebody else. He's not going to expect you to boom, wide swing and peek him fast. So you probably could have saved your teammate's life there. If you just, right after that first shot, if you just run peek them. Not a bad rotate. Two's already out long. You know, one towards B. So it's a 3v1 on A right now. Don't know where. Wouldn't be a bad idea to smoke plant, but good smoke bank. Now, your teammates aren't in great positions for bomb, right? You have one here, and your default. You hear this guy rotating up, so you can think to yourself, maybe that's the first guy, maybe that's the second guy, whatever. But you should go get control of Bath, play divider, play Bath, maybe hold flank a little bit just in case if one's flanking. And you're the insurance plan, right? These two are playing pretty aggro. They don't have easy ways to get out of where they are aside from fighting. So if these guys lose their fights, you are the insurance plan. You and your molly towards divider. And I can show you how to molly default from divider. But it's just such a good post plant spot because you can just jiggle divider, see if they're sticking or not. No. Save that molly. Or you're gonna play aggro with your teammates, which isn't a bad idea. That works too. Nice. Do you guys win this? It would be pretty cool if you did. Molly mid. I think you're making up your mind of what you wanted to do there. This is fucked. I would just leave this. This is a weird smoke. Don't exactly know if there's one con. Maybe you do, but I don't know. You're not gonna have much impact staying here and waiting for the smoke to go away, or spamming smoke, whatever. I would just get out of here. Or you can swing short too. Yeah. Good timing. Good thinking to check that. Nice, a little heaven smoke to fake him out. Where did that guy come from? Oh, this was the guy that flanked all the way. Yeah, unlucky. I wouldn't have expected him to push all the way through that fast too. He's already long bath. Not a bad bloody idea. If 3 going out monster, you guys are short. Smoke heaven and then go. Don't need to throw that flash. Good B take. Honestly, you guys did that every round, so this half would have been wraps. They were just playing 2B. Make them swing. This is such a good off angle here, playing in the back and having them swing out con. Because they're going to peek short, not see anybody, and then assume that, you know, they can just run up and push short. But if you don't swing this and you hide, you know, you hide in the back here. Jesus Christ. Okay, never mind. The smokes are blocking it. But hide in this back left corner, they peeks, don't see anybody. They have to run out, and then you're holding from here. You're going to have an easier fight, but good fight. Good spray. Get the kill anyways. Last guy saving. 10-12, let's go. Sorry about Discord again. Controlling B, they've been pushing a lot. Oh, you hear him. Nice. Good thinking to just play really passive and hold B, because I'm sure you recognize that they were pushing it a lot. So that was good. So you get the pick towards long. 2v2 again, right? What do we do in a 2v2? We group and we just go somewhere together. Lots of times they're going to be playing split like they are here, 1A, 1B. Take that 2v1. So we're going to walk up along. Oh my god. Okay, you should have died there. That was a miracle he didn't kill you. Maybe he shot at the opper first. But as you're swinging out long, you know, you're not exposed to bath. So you can have your crosshair ready for truck and then ready for this, especially because of this smoke that you guys got up. This one towards bank. You know, you don't have to worry about back dice. You don't have to worry about bank. All you have to worry about is truck and then that cheeky angle. And then you can swing out and check divider and con, or divider and bath. Right? So be ready for that fight. But you still got it. This last one, you can hear him run up. Playtime. Okay. I feel like I keep saying advice and then you do the opposite and you still get the kill. That was a nice shot. That was, I mean, you played great. That was, you know, that was a good demo. You played really well. Let's jump in. We can jump into the map and I can show off some of what I was saying. Okay, so starting as a B player, Monster Smoke, you can aim at the top of this little thing or at the edge of it, whichever one suits your fancy. Jumping at the edge, that's your early Monster Smoke. Bonk, and that just lands right outside Monster. Boom. And so we talked about, as you spawn, come through heaven. So come down here, go up, down, jump down. Once you land, molly out, boom. Quick molly outside of Monster. You just, even if you're playing passive, you want that molly because you want to force them to extinguish it so you know if they're rushing. Because if they smoke that, they're going to be rushing, right? So that just tells you and your short players that boom, okay, they're rushing Monster. We need to focus on Monster. So you like playing back here a lot. So if you molly Monster, you know, boom, okay, maybe they extinguish it. Psh, just bank a flash, boom, and then swing off of that, right? Like, it doesn't have to be complicated. You can even run through one against here. Just pop it up high. Swing off of that. You can left and right one above your head. Swing. You know, any flashes you throw high in this way, they're not going to blind anybody. So, against the pillar, against here, high and behind, all that works great. If you want to play down here, you know, force them to swing you. Because if they come bridge, they're fully exposed to heaven. They're turning their side towards graffiti, so forcing them to swing bridge is a good idea. So if you can stay tucked down here, you know, ready for a fight here, or maybe they're coming bridge, you can crouch and just wait for this peek here. Stay tucked in, because lots of times you would get a kill, or maybe two, and then you would come up here, and then boom, you're exposed to left side, you're exposed to right side, you're exposed to bridge, you're exposed to everything, right? So be a little rat, stay down here, force them to peek you, force them to take you out of here, and just play time, right? Lots of times you would rotate up and you'd want a good nade or something to deny default. So here's an easy lineup. If you come to this top of the stairs, right, against this pole, the truck or the garbage can, the middle divot, you see how there's three, 1, 2, 3, just in the middle one, and then just left click. You can nade that too. That's good util for default. And if you're running up and you want to get up fast, you can bank flashes off of here. Boom, it pops right in front of truck. I like tossing these. Boom. And if somebody's holding here, it's going to come up long, and they're going to get super blinded from that. Those are two pretty decent little retake flashes. I also like throwing this smoke where I'll come up the stairs and I'll just run through a smoke in front of me. So that way, if they do have a smoke right here, you know, I can jump up onto the garbage can and I have some cover from bathroom so they can't fully see me, and I can peek over here, I can peek this way. Or if I don't think that they're truck yet, I can push behind the smoke and get towards truck and maybe peek default or whatever I want. You know, it just creates some uncertainty, creates more angles that they have to worry about. And on T side, one util set I also showed in Drano's demo review, the B-Rush util, which I think you guys could have done quite a few times, and this would really help you, you know, take B. So you just come against here, left click, this line just at the top pillar, that's your default smoke. You can molly barrels, left and right click, both combined, run on the right side of the stairs, and this block, the bottom edge of that block, right as you get to the bottom of the stairs on the pretty equal footing, then you just jump through that. And then of course the flash is over. And then there's this one play where you're stuck here and door was open and you had a bunch of angles to worry about. It's better, you know, you can come here and crouch and just hold the flank, or you can come here and jiggle this, be ready for this fight. As I was saying, you know, you just need to commit to holding things. You can't hold everything at once, because you know, you hold here, you get peeked from somewhere, you're gonna die from pretty much anywhere it is. So wherever you think it's most likely that you're gonna get peeked from, that's where your crosshair should be. And then when you come out long, you know, you guys had the smoke down one round. Boom, peek truck, and then boom, swing this. You are exposed to left flowers, but it's most of the time, unless you know somebody's pushed up in bath, it's more likely that somebody's going to be holding this angle, right? So swing that. Okay, good. Swing divider, swing front bath. Go one by one to slow it down a bit and simplify it for yourself, right? So there you go. I hope that was helpful. Let me know if there's anything you'd like me to talk about more, explain a bit more, but thank you for the demo. I think you're a good player, you're a good B player. I think you just need to kind of lock down your early B util, your habits on B, right? And I think you should play Overpass more. It's a great map, and you played well. So play Overpass more, and you'll feel more comfortable, and you'll feel like that early game situation is easier. And your rotates, by the way, were great. I didn't really have any problems with your rotates. Your rotates were on time, and it seemed like you thought about them pretty well. So there you go. Hope it was helpful. Thank you.